Hey guys, it's me, the SenileSimmer. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a regular. Welcome back to today's episode of Wylde Flowers.
Listen to that purr. Huh. When did this get here? Eyes to see. Maybe when I visited that strange place, the veil hiding this coat was lifted. Yeesh. Is she even seaworthy? I better fix it up before trying to sail anywhere. Hey, this looks like a key to the next level. Is it? Oh, it is. A recipe.
Ah, there you are. I heard you might have a loom in your barn.
I might. What do you need?
The silk parachutes I packed for my radio songs got destroyed by a bunch of bloody moths. I got plenty of helium for my balloons, but no way to get the hygrometer safely back to land.
I understood like half the words in that sentence.
Can you make me some silk fabric? I met a merchant who said he sets up a stolen town with items from off island. Maybe he has some silk thread?
Oh, you mean Kai? He might have that.
Oh, so you'll help me? Oh, thank you so much. That carpenter fellow, Parker, told me that you're the one to thank for helping repair the bridge to reopen the mountain pass. Although the mayor certainly seemed keen to take all the credit.
In summer, I get the worst flyaways. I've tried every smoothing spray in every drugstore, but none of them work. So when my hair goes really haywire, I pat it down with water. I know. I look like a kitten whose mother just bathed her. Appreciate it. It's always nice to have a snack ready in the workshop.
Is it time for bed? Whoa! What's this?
Are you kidding?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't heat up this metal enough because it's so hot out. So when I hit it, the stupid thing snapped right in half.
Hi, Thomas. Enjoying town?
Had business. Only reason to come to town. You going towards the woods? You ought to be careful. I spent a lot of time in those woods when I was a kid. I know them well. But it's easy to lose your way. There are others in those woods at night, and I don't know what their intentions are.
It can't be that bad. Shelby lives there after all, and he seems to be fine.
Sure, but I think he keeps to his cabin at night.
At least I hope he does. A logging operation tried moving to the island once, but Lena's dad and my dad organized the town folks to fight him off. Now those woods ought to be left in peace, in honor of my dad and hers too. Not that he remembers much these days.
I'll be careful.
That's all I ask.
Hiya, Parker.
Hi, Tara. How are things on the farm? I'm really glad an old friend of Lena's moved back to town. Lena's lived here her whole life, but she doesn't really have that many close friendships.
Well, what about Sophia?
Oh, yeah, they're friendly enough, even if the music coming from the diner drives Lena crazy sometimes. I just meant it would be nice for Lena to have a friend who really understands her. I'm just glad you're here is all. I hope you and Lena get to spend more time together. Since the weather's gotten so warm, Cameron held our last Sunday meeting on the beach. I don't see why the rest of the town doesn't come. You get to sit by the ocean with your friends. Thanks. You'll have lots more space for your tools and such. Should only take a day or so.
Hi, Tara.
Oh, hi, Sophia. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. I come here whenever I want to tell Giacomo what's been going on with me, with Juliet. Tell me, do you believe the dead can hear us?
I don't know. But one time I heard Grandma talking to Grandpa. It seemed to make her miss him less.
Robert was a good man. People here really respected him.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go visit my grandpa.
Of course. Nice seeing you, Tara.
I miss you, Grandma. Lena, the teenagers don't still jump over the bonfire at the summer festival, do they?
No. I mean, Sebastian keeps threatening to build a skate ramp and do a flying trick over it. But I'm pretty sure Violet would confiscate his skateboard before he could.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how many times I dust off Angus's clothes, he always gets them covered in flour and breadcrumbs again. But I don't mind. I love fussing over him. And he loves to be fussed over.
I must say, you were the most captivating summertide star I've ever seen.
Stop! You were gonna make me blush.
Oh, that only makes you more charming, doesn't it?
Hey, Kai! I was hoping you might have something that the new meteorologist needs.
Oh, right, I met her. She's like really into tea.
Uh-huh. Do you have any silk thread?
I've got something better. Silkworms.
Ew.
Nah, they're dope. You just gotta feed them mulberry leaves every day, and on day 10, ta-da, my friend! Totally organic silk. But you gotta build these little buddies a box first. Then they'll be like, totally chill. You looked killer as the summertide star. And you deserve it too. You've been working super hard since you got here.
Hey, thanks. Should I go to bed? Listen to that purr.
You know what's funny? Kuznetsova means blacksmith. Until a few years ago, I never thought I'd be a blacksmith. But here I am.
I feel that. My last name is Wylde, and I didn't even like camping trips as a little kid. But here I am too, working on a farm.
Cheers to quarter-life crises and fresh starts.
I'll never stop being impressed, Angus. You move around the kitchen like you're a part of it.
Aw, thanks, Tara. It took me a long time to feel so comfortable here. I studied accounting in college, but I only worked as a CPA for a year before I had to stop or lose my mind.
It's nice that school is out and I get Vanessa to myself a bit. She really gives so much of herself to those children, even the ones who are a bit more difficult.
Tara, guess what? I just got approved for a small business loan. I can finally open up my boutique.
Congrats, Violet. I could totally use a wardrobe update. I feel like I always wear the same old thing.
I'm gonna make this space a place for all your floral and fashion needs. Any chance you're growing some cotton on your farm? I need some cloth to get started.
Say no more. Garden plots can be spared in the name of fashion.
Ooh, fabulous! Ooh, I can't wait to show you my new designs. When I was little, all the kids wore flower crowns to the summer festival. It was super cute. You should see pictures of me. But I'm kind of glad we're not doing it anymore. I don't have to attach flowers to those stupid wire frames that never hold together.
Hey, have you been finding your time in Fairhaven restorative? I can tell another city-weary soul when I see one.
It's been great so far. A lot of work, but great.
So, tell me, I imagine you must have had many admirers back home. Did you leave anyone special behind when you left?
Yes, actually. I was engaged, but it's over now.
Well, your fiancé was a fool, whoever they were. But I think a much brighter love is in your future. I've gotten the impression that there are quite a few people in town who would like to get to know you better. I might have to fight them off to get some time with you.
It's so hot that everyone is ordering milkshakes. I take pride in making them the old-fashioned way with hand-scooped ice cream. But, ow, my right bicep is really sore. Giacomo used to say I could beat him at arm wrestling in the summer.
Angus couldn't sleep the night before the summer festival. He was so worried he'd ruin the shortcake. But it was perfect. Like always. He just can't help worrying over every little thing.
Hey, congrats, Summertide Star. Hazel would have been proud.
Thanks. Demon? Did you see anything out of the ordinary last night?
Yeah, I saw Bruno go home without drinking a drop all night. I think Otto's been on his case again.
You made a picture-perfect Summertide Star, just like your grandma.
She was a Summertide Star?
Yeah, a few times. She looked so sprightly sitting in that chair. Made it easy to see what your grandpappy liked so much about her.
Whoa, Tara. I didn't see you there. I was just,
Napping on the job?
I call it being one with the moment. It's just super warm and cozy under the tent.
This year, I had to set a s'more limit for the kids. Last summer, Finn fashioned a 3-pronged marshmallow roasting stick out of some branches and twine.
Ah, he is an efficient engineer. I like it.
That kid is really too much like his dad sometimes.
Hey there. Thanks for stopping in.
What made you decide to become a butcher?
My parents own a restaurant back home, and I hung around the kitchen and learned what I could. What about you? Is this your first time working with food?
I used to waitress in a cafe, but I spilled coffee on my patrons so many times, I quit before I could get fired.
Well, you're so cute, I bet you would have gotten away with it. I like the freedom of running my own place. Kinda miss the chaos of the kitchen, though. Ribbing the line cooks and shouting over the banging pots. It's too quiet here sometimes.
Well, if you want to just give me a call, and I'll come and clang pots over your head anytime.
Okay, it's a deal. Parker told me you're the one to thank for the bridge to the mountain pass being open again. Thanks so much.
Oh, it was nothing.
The hot springs are so restorative. You know, I used to go to the onsen all the time with my grandma when we would go visit her in Japan. Well, until I turned 11 or so, then I just felt out of place. It'd be so nice to have an onsen here with private stalls so everyone can take in the waters while feeling safe and comfortable. We just need some wood. And stones.
You need my help to build the onsen, Kim?
Only if it's no trouble. Great! I'll get to work on it right away. Once it's done, I'm gonna put a tip jar outside so everyone can contribute to its maintenance. And I think it's best if we all stick to one visit per day so that everyone can have a chance to enjoy the onsen.
Those are great ideas. I can't wait to try this onsen out. Hey, did I hear you singing just now?
Look, It gets lonely in here sometimes. I gotta keep myself entertained. You should try it on the farm.
I love my Fairhaven visits. The air smells so fresh here. There's nothing like coming over on the ferry, an unread book in my bag. So much potential.
Oh, God.
Emmy and Finn remind me so much of my cousins. They always had some scheme going. Running around with them probably saved my life in the end.
Sophia's an inspiration. She spent so much time captaining the summer festival this year.
That's all you're inspired by? Her work ethic?
I see what you're trying to do. Well, I'm not answering.
Time for bed.
Messenger Cameron tells us not to eat too many carbs. It's bad for our concentration. But he still buys pastries from me all the time. He's so supportive.
Or he has a sweet tooth.
Hey, why can't it be both?
I want to be better friends with Vanessa. She's the only other woman who regularly comes to the Consciousness Center. But she's so regal, you know? Does she have friends? Does she even need them?
Natalia lets me use her workshop when I need to weld metal pieces together. But it gets so hot in there. How does she deal with it? Is she some blacksmithing deity? That's what she should put on her dating profile. Can withstand the inside of a volcano.
Enjoying summer vacation?
Well, actually, this is my busiest time at the farm, so...
Ha! That's great.
So, what happened to your friends back in the city, huh? You gonna go visit them this summer?
A lot of them moved away before I did. It's expensive living in the city.
Expensive? It's friggin' criminal. I've looked up the rent costs.
Lena always expects me to come visit Marcus in Milkwater. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy to. But I wish she made more time to come visit my mom in the city. I could make this whole area a place for gardening, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped off. Got it? You come back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
You brought the ingredients I asked for. They're just what I needed.
I wouldn't want anyone to stay sick when I can help.
Juliet brought me soup yesterday. It's a small thing, but I almost cried.
I just went up the mountain pass the other day. What a magnificent view. All I needed was someone to enjoy it with.
You
You might just call it superstition, but Vanessa got married the year she was the Summertide Star.
Oh, Vanessa was the Summertide Star?
Yes, 5 years ago, right after she moved here from Milkwater to work on Otto's campaign. But I think the summer festival is when she really caught his eye. Maybe you'll have similar luck.
Ho, sun's out, buns out!
Whoa there, Kai.
Oh, hey, I totally meant hamburger buns. A sunny summer day is the best for throwing meat on the grill.
I thought that old bridge was never gonna get fixed up. That thing was built steady as a tree trunk, but it collapsed anyway. Always wondered if someone tinkered with the supports.
Oh, Thomas, your basket is always such a classic single man's shopping list. Mac and cheese, yep. A peanut butter, instant noodles. It reminds me of Parker's pantry when we were first dating. He was stunned the first time I cooked him a real meal.
Well, Parker is certainly a lucky guy.
Thomas, you should go by Sophia's diner more often for some real home cooking. She seems to like you.
She say that? Well, I do like her place. She works hard to keep it going. Can't be easy all on her own. All right, well, ladies, I need to get back to my farm.
I worry about him, living on that farm all by himself. It must get lonely.
He's never had a long-term relationship?
A few, but they flamed out years ago. And there was us. But that was back in high school. I think Thomas just struggles to get close to people, even if he likes them. You were such a charming Summertide Star. I hope you can forgive Sophia for putting you on the spot like that. I know Hazel would have been so proud of you.
That summer festival was so lovely, and you were the perfect Summertide Star. Of course, I might be slightly biased since you helped me move here.
So, what's Milkwater like?
Pleasant.
Pleasant.
Yep.
Sorry, I ate so much strawberry shortcake at the summer festival, I still have indigestion. How was your first summer festival?
Oh, it was eventful.
Oh, give that right over here.
Should I go to bed?
That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you would, hit the subscribe button. Maybe leave a comment. I will reply. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends. I can be found on Twitter, Discord, and Facebook, all SenileSimmer. And above all, have a really great day. Bye-bye.